Okay, here we are. This is the main gate for West Point. It's called the Tailgate. There are 3 gates to West Point. The Tailgate's the main gate. The Washington Gate is a back gate, and there's kind of a side entrance called Stony Point. MPs always man this gate. This is the new Alumni Center. When graduated classes come back and have functions, this is the building that they have them in. This is brand new, just opened about a year ago. Okay, this is Michie Stadium. This is the home of the Black Knights. This is where all the Army home football games are played, and they're a lot of fun. First home game is in 2 weeks, September 6th. This is Hollider Center. This is right next door to the football stadium. And this is where the Army basketball and hockey team have their courts and rink. This is also the facility that new cadets report to for the very first time. A day that's called our day. And that, like I said, is located right next to the stadium. Okay, this area here, this is across the street from the stadium. There's cadet running. This is Lusk Reservoir. It's not really used for a reservoir. Maybe at one time it was. You can see the top of the cadet chapel over there. As plebes, cadets have to learn how many gallons of water are in Lusk Reservoir. Very picturesque during football season. Now we're in the car heading down the hill. West Point is very hilly. It's up and down. And if you can see off distance there, the trees are blocking it. There's the Catholic chapel right there. We just passed the cadet chapel, which I'll take a picture of later. There's the Hudson River. One of the reasons West Point was located here to begin with. We made a turn onto Washington Road. This area here is Professor's Row. A lot of the colonels and so on live in these facilities, buildings here. And they have a beautiful view. Oh, we'll show it a little bit later. They have a view of that river. And we're coming up. Yeah. Now that's the cadet chapel up there, built in 1910. You can't see them obviously from here, but there's beautiful stained glass windows in there, and the interesting thing about that is the windows were first started in 1910 by the Willett Studio in Philadelphia at a cost of $275, and they never raised the price as far as putting in the subsequent windows. The last window went in 1977, and they still only charged $275. That's overlooking the plain, which is this area here. The plain is the parade ground. That's Washington Hall straight ahead, which is the mess hall. And that's where the banquet is going to be. The statue on the front is of George Washington on his horse. area to the right and left over here are cadet barracks. They don't call them dorms here. And on the left is Eisenhower Barracks. And that's Eisenhower's statue right there. You can see these openings here. They're called sally ports. And when the cadets are on parade, that's where they come out in columns, and then they form up in companies and regiment on the plane itself. It's hard to see this, but there's the roof of the Arvin Gym. That's a huge facility where they have all kinds of different things in there. The pool is in there. There's the boxing rooms, the weight rooms. They have racquetball, squash courts in there, wrestling. That's the superintendent's house, and that's the oldest house at West Point. And that is next door to the second oldest house, which is the house for the commandant of cadets. And that statue that you see in front there, we'll see if we can get a better look at it later, is of Sylvanus Thayer, the father of the military academy. That's the tower of Grant Hall, and that's another barracks. And this street here is Thayer Road, and those are academic buildings there, and barracks to the right. And down a little bit further on this road, down to the right, is the admissions office. This is Battle Monument at Trophy Point. A lot of this stuff looks a lot nicer when it's a bright sunny day. It's kind of cloudy now. All the globes on the bottom contain the names of all the Union soldiers killed in the Civil War. This is Trophy Point. Right here is the last piece of chain link. That chain is a cast iron chain that they put across the river to try and stop the British from coming up during the Revolutionary War. And this Trophy Point overlooks a beautiful section of the Hudson River. This is where the river makes two 90-degree turns, and George Washington felt that this was the place to make a stand against the British. Trophy Point has a lot of cannons and so on captured in different wars. Oh, this is Eisenhower statue. We're waiting for Chris. To show up. There's Lauren and Linda. Just got finished getting dressed. I'm waiting for Chris and Leslie. You can see everyone's in their whites. Yeah, this looks familiar. This is the Black Beast. We're walking over here. Well, we're in the central area here, and hooking up with everybody.
We wanted to go sign in.
Yeah, the sun's coming out.
Walk down like this or down to the see y'all down there. Y'all take care. Hey, Mr. Bryce.
Hey, Dave.
What do you mean you're stealing? Okay, okay. Suspect law, you need to talk to me. I want to see your room. We'll be back. I want to see Pat's room too.
Huh?
See, I got this.
Hey.
It's easier to be organized, I like to have this, all this extra stuff.
Your refrigerator.
How about this? You know, all this paperwork I have.
See, I can't. I really can't. Like, you compare it to my dorm room at school.
Well, I'll show you our room. I'm going to show you.
Here they are. We're getting ready to go down to the train station for the reception, company reception.
Good deal.
You know what? I don't know. There's more food. Probably need
Mrs. Parcells. Here's Lauren on Traveler.
AKA.
Another perfect day here, folks. That's right, everybody's feeding their face here. Is this a perfect spot or what?
Yeah, it is.
There's Robin doing a little cooking. Hi, Robin.
Hi. I was bummed. I thought that was a kick. I mean, a touchdown.
Yeah, we all did that. So did the Cannoneers. They shot the cannon off.
Army.
Newcomers for this year.
Please. But we're making
Yeah,
out
please.
all right.
Plebe tailgaters.
That's right. Had a senior parent to help us along.
And here we are.